Right, what's going on? Welcome back to another TK42 on Collectibles video. Today we've got TMS102 Darth Sidious from the Clone Wars. Let's have a look.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
Alright, men, load your weapon.
Right, as always, let's check this box out. A fantastic picture of the figure there, hooded. Can't see his eyes or anything, but then you see him at the bottom here. And the Clone Wars banner. And then another shot of him on the side there, looking absolutely amazing, this one. And then removing the lid, we see him fighting Darth Maul. Bit of a spectacular looking picture, that one as well. Weird expression really, I guess, for a lightsaber duel, but... And then here's the figure all boxed up. Let's get him out, have a look at these accessories.
Let me see your identification.
Right, let's have a quick look through accessories. So first up we get the lightsaber hilts. So we get the two standard ones here, and then the two wired ones that go in the USB box. So they're basically the same. These are looking good. I've never actually seen these sabers before, I don't think. This is the first time we're getting these. Pretty simple, like dead small, aren't they really, compared to what we usually see with lightsabers, usually a bit longer, but yeah, some good detail on there, the gold and stuff. No weathering on it. And for each set of sabers we get the blades, so the swooshing effect, and the standard ones. Again, I never use the swooshing ones really, and the standard ones look pretty good. Then we get 6 different types of hands with another 2 on the figure, so 8 hands in all. But these are the ones that I want to look at because they're a bit different to what we've normally seen. I like how the Force Electric is like attached to the fingers as well, so you don't have to kind of mess about trying to weave the fingers into it like you did with Count Dooku and Yoda. I think they look pretty good there. Good like wrinkling effect on the skin as well. They're cool, and the colour's good on it. Blue, slight hint of purple at the end as well, looking really good. And then we get a couple of hands that look pretty much the same, like 2 kind of pointing ones, but they are slightly different, ever so slightly. You can see his finger there. I'm not sure why, but I thought there was a mistake and they put the same hands in the box. But yeah, they're different. And then just the 2 of the kind of standard hands, and that's it really. And then we get the base, Darth Sidious. Looking good, this base. Quite a big one, quite tall, and it's got this like kind of purple effect around it. I thought it might be light up, but it doesn't light up. Nice design on the top there. Looking very nice, and then just a standard grabber. So let's have a look at the figure.
Give me regular reports, please.
Right, so here he is straight out of the box, and it does look absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad they got this in the collection. I mean, we've waited a while for this one to come out, but it looks absolutely phenomenal, this. Let me know in the comments what you think. I've heard people say, and no disrespect to anyone, but I heard them say it looks like Sylvester McCoy or that guy out of Family Guy, you know, the one in the dressing gown all the time. But nah, you're wrong. This is looking absolutely amazing. It's a perfect interpretation of the Clone Wars, Sidious and Ian McDiarmid. That's my Scottish impression. Marks out of 10 in the comments for that, please. But yeah, he's absolute legend. And so this is an interpretation of a live action interpretation of a animated interpretation of the actor. So, but I think it looks spot on, this. I love it. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Like I say, let me know in the comments what you think about this one. I think that they've got all the age markings on his forehead and everything around his eyes. The wrinkles are perfect. That kind of sinister sort of smile on his face. It looks absolutely brilliant, this. The hair looks great. Now there is a seam at the back there, but honestly I'm quite zoomed in a bit close there, but it's not, it's quite noticeable actually. I was going to say it's not mega noticeable, but that's the only way to get at the eyes, the eye rolling functionality. So I think they've done quite a good job of, you know, making the hair kind of match where the seam is, so it's kind of like swept back. It's just like it just basically looks layered to me anyway. But yeah, I think that's looking amazing, that. Like I say, let me know in the comments what you think about this one. And then moving down the figure, he's obviously got this robe, this kind of interesting top part of it with this clasp. It's got almost like a towel material, but it is wide and everything, so that's looking cool. And he's got this obviously the main robes on it with these little towel bits of wraps on the wrists. And then there's the other set of hands I was talking about in the accessories bit. It's slightly different to the other ones as well. And then his gown opens up and he's got this kind of underrobe, like the black, with a black belt, and then this kind of pleated sort of skirt, and then just a pair of black boots on the bottom, and that's it. It's quite a simple figure overall, but just the look of it, absolutely fantastic. Hood as well, so I think that's going to sit pretty well when I have a mess about with it, so that should look pretty good. That, well, yeah, everything's a little bit crumpled out of the box I think here, but obviously we're not going to be looking at him from the back, so not too bothered about that. This is actually wired as well, so we can have that however we want it. But yeah, I think it's great, this figure. Let's have a look with the lightsabers on and everything. So the hands out the box are the lightsaber holding hands. I've just set it up, and as with the lightsabers on, it's bright in here, but the LEDs are pretty good. Obviously not as good as some of the other custom ones you can get, because the light doesn't quite reach down to the end that well, but it does look good. That, I'm impressed with that. Obviously you can weave the wires in a bit better into the hide them a bit better, but obviously life's a bit too short for that, because I'm only going to use them once really, just to see what it looks like, and then probably box them up again. But yeah, I'm liking that. It's looking cool. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
And here, just for comparison, is the new Clone Wars Darth Sidious and Emperor Palpatine on the right. I love that Palpatine figure, absolutely amazing. I think obviously head sculpts are different, aren't they, because he was severely injured in the battle with Mace Windu, but I think it's great to get both of these in the collection now, both versions. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite. I think most people are probably going to go for this guy, because he is great. But yeah, this one just looks so good as well. Just like, you could use him as Senator Palpatine, Chancellor Palpatine, and then obviously Darth Sidious, but yeah, they're both looking great then. And here they are with both the hoods down. Obviously I think the new one looks a lot better, the hair looks better, but I think obviously this one's pretty accurate still, the original Return of the Jedi one. Obviously he's receded quite a bit more, hasn't he, but looks really cool. I do prefer this one with the hood up though, obviously, whereas this one, we can have the hood pour down. I think it looks great in both variations, to be honest. And it pairs really well obviously with Clone Wars Darth Maul if you've got him, so it's another good display option. You can have him fighting like in the series, obviously. Looks really good.
You stand guard.
Right, so let me know what you think about this one. I mean, I think it's a must-have for any kind of Star Wars collector or Clone Wars fan especially. The detail on the head sculpt's amazing. When you've had the hood up, it does kind of, I can't get it to sit down again properly, but I'm sure just messing about with that and I'll be able to get that back down again. But just the head sculpt on it is fantastic, I think. Absolutely spot on. Like, incredibly detailed, it's just capturing his sinister expression from the show as well, and it's got that aged kind of appearance. It's consistent with the animated style and obviously the live action kind of mashup that they do, Hot Toys. Really, really good. Simple figure, like the robes are very simple, but they look really good. They look the part, and the base is cool as well. So the hood looks really good when it's up as well. Probably could do with coming down a little bit more over his forehead and his eyes, but and the electrified hands, they're great as well. I think they were actually quite a good size. They look quite small, maybe the electric effects, but it's quite a good size for like a display, because you don't want like these gigantic long electricity things like you got with Emperor Palpatine and what's his name, Count Dooku. Yeah, I think that looks really good. That the articulation's really good as well. So obviously I'm just having him museum pose, but you could put him in some crazy poses like fighting Maul and Savage Opress when we get him as well. Potentially some amazing displays you can do with this one. But yeah, like I say, I'm just going to have him in museum pose. I think it looks really good. Probably a little bit pricey for what you get, but as are they all nowadays. So let me know whether you're going to be picking this one up or whether you're going to swerve it. I think it's a really good figure, to be honest. Looking really good. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you want to chat about this or anything else in the collection. I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.